Hey guys, and welcome back to another prediction show where today we're going to be predicting the scores of week 13 of this 2022-2023 Premier League season. Massive apologies for not producing a video for week 12. We arrived engaged. We had a lot of business going on early in the week. It's
their own fault for congesting the fixtures so much.
Well, there's that. But remember, if we cannot bring out a video, then always leave your predictions over at the Superbru website, where most of you have done. And there's still, at the time of recording, 2 matches going on this evening. Currently, Fulham are drawing 0-0 with Aston Villa, and the Leeds United Leicester match hasn't kicked off as yet. But we crack on with business, and let's make some predictions for week 13.
Okay, so first up we have the midday kick-off between Nottingham Forest and Liverpool at the City Ground. Ooh, that's going to be a lively atmosphere there. Forest drawing last time around to Brighton. That's quite a good result for them. Things are starting to look up for Forest a little bit. They're going up against the Liverpool side who just about edged West Ham, breaking into the top 7 at last. In terms of prediction for this one, I don't think it's going to be a humdinger of a result for Liverpool. I think it's going to be quite narrowish. But I can't see Forest scoring, unfortunately. I thought they were going to sneak one in, but 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0. I am going to go exactly the same as you, Nathan. Okay, a 0-0 draw against Brighton can't be sniffed at. But if you analyse that match, Brighton had so many chances. Trossard, good chances, and the Nottingham Forest keeper Henderson, I think it is, isn't it, in goals these days for Forest, makes some spectacular saves there. Liverpool themselves, a good 1-0 home victory over the Hammers, but they had numerous chances to win as well. Nunes in front of goal. He got his goal with a header, of course, but they had chances to increase their lead, but they didn't. So Forest only conceding 2 goals in their last 3 matches, which is pretty good. And Liverpool have only actually recorded 2 points on the road away this season. So this will see them win their first match away from Anfield. Moving on to the second fixture of this weekend and the first of the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Of course, that Liverpool and Forest Liverpool matches on at 12:30 on BT Sport. We move to the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Everton coming up against Crystal Palace. 1 win at home all season for the Toffees
at the moment.
Yeah, and Crystal Palace not too sure of their form on the road, but most of their victories, I think possibly all of them, have been at Selhurst Park. So very difficult one to predict. Palace have only lost once in their last 6 matches. Everton, you could say at home they've been better than they are away. However, they've lost 3 on the bounce, but their opposition have been the likes of Newcastle, Spurs and Manchester United. So I think I'm going to sit on the fence on this one, get a splinter, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Interesting. I really don't rate Everton at the moment, to be honest. Yes, they've had some difficult fixtures, but I just don't know really. And then Palace impressing me. 1 loss in their last 6 matches, which is very good, picking up some solid wins as well against teams that they really need to beat. So
Eze's looking good.
Eze's looking superb. Zaha getting in the goals. Yeah, I'm going to go 1-0 Palace in this one. I think it'll be quite tight, but they should age through. Next up we get Man City against Brighton. Now, De Zerbi hasn't had the greatest starts to his reign, has he? No wins as of yet, losing some matches and drawing some matches that they should really be grinding out points against. It might be a bit of an implementation time, but I don't know. Whereas Man City, currently in second place, losing to Liverpool, they look so poor in that one. They just couldn't deliver anything. They're going to want to bounce back 4-0 Man City.
Yeah, I think they will bounce back. Manchester City, the only team that has rested in game week 12. Of course, Arsenal beating PSV Eindhoven on a Thursday evening, and all the other clubs playing, so they'll be well rested. Haaland's going to be raring to go after blanking against Liverpool, not getting a goal the first time he hasn't scored or assisted this season, so he'll want to get amongst those, put something in the onion bag. I think they'll keep a clean sheet against this Brighton side, who do look good going forward, so 3-0 to the Citizens for me. Moving on to the tea time kickoff at 5:30 live on Sky. We've got Chelsea coming against Manchester United. Manchester United, excellent home victory 2-0 against Spurs. Really restricted Spurs to only 1 or 2 chances. I think Harry Kane firing wide, but Manchester United could have had more than those 2 goals. Fred, okay, it was a deflection, but overall they'd be very pleased with that result. And Chelsea currently in 6th position in the league, 4 wins out of their last 5 matches, but drawing a blank away against Brentford. However, at home they've been excellent this season, so I think it's going to be a tough game. Only a couple of goals in this one, but I am going to go for a 1-1 draw. Yeah, Chelsea haven't lost this season at home.
That is true, and I think I'm going to go for that as well, Yeah. Man United impressing, but Chelsea under Potter, it's just been something else really, hasn't it? Yes, they should have beaten Brentford, but yeah, 2-1 Chelsea just for me. Anyway, moving on to Sunday at 2 o'clock. Aston Villa, Brentford. Steven Gerrard on the teetering line. Really, really struggling at the moment. And then Brentford starts running a little bit of patchy form. But yeah, I'm narrowly going to back Brentford in this one 1-0. I don't know whether Gerrard is going to last the weekend though.
No, I've gone exactly the same as you. Although Brentford recently haven't been pulling up too many trees. It's only 1 win in their last 5 matches.
They have improved since they got destroyed by Newcastle though.
Yeah, they haven't conceded in those last 2 matches. A couple of clean sheets there, and that draw at home against Chelsea was impressive. Aston Villa, 17th position, 1 win in the last 6. It's currently 0-0 away against Fulham, so another one which is going to be low scoring, only 1 goal in this. So I'm going to go for the Bees, a 1-0 away victory, probably Mr. Tony up top getting that goal. And we then move on to Leeds against Fulham, also at 2 o'clock on Sunday. Difficult one to predict. Leeds United currently in 16th position, out of form.
Looked awful.
Fulham, okay, they're in 12th, but I am actually going to go for the home side in this one.
Really?
I don't know why. I think Fulham on the road haven't been great. Okay, they did beat Forest, but that was a 3-2 away victory. Yeah, I'm going to go for Leeds in this one, 2-1.
Yeah, Fulham, back to Marco Silva's old ways, leaking lots and lots of goals, whereas Leeds, though, their defence hasn't been impressing me either, to be honest, and, well, they're just not scoring the goals. I think they're going to flood each other, but they're going to cancel each other out 2-2.
2-2 Desmonds.
Desmonds indeed. Anyway, next up we've got Southampton against Arsenal now. Southampton's slowly starting to turn it round. Ralph Hasenhüttl, tactical masterclass, just getting through O'Neill last night, didn't he? Whereas Arsenal, top of the shops, absolutely superb. It's going to be their game, isn't it? 3-0.
Yeah, okay, Southampton, it was a good win against Bournemouth in that South Coast derby. However, they are coming up against the league leaders in Arsenal. Another good victory this evening, as we said, in Europe. They're flying at the moment, 5 wins in their last 6. So there's only going to be 1 winner here, and it is the Gunners, 2-0 for me.
Interesting.
Then we've got Wolves coming up against Leicester. Leicester, I think, have lost all 5 games on the road before Thursday evening. Wolves at home can be okay. They did beat Forest 1-0 and Southampton 1-0. So I'm going to go for the same scoreline. I think they'll beat the Foxes 1-0.
Interesting. I don't know what to say about this one. Steve Davis is remaining in charge of Wolves after Mick Beale turned them down from QPR. Of course, we got absolutely destroyed by him last night. But anyways, Premier League video, so can't talk about that for now. And then Leicester, really not happy still with Brenda, are they? Rock bottom of the league, drawing against Palace. The only positive is they've beaten Forest 4-0.
Yeah, it wasn't Madison. I can't remember. Madison may have been back for that match. He's so key to their success this season.
Oh, exactly. Lose him. Good luck, Leicester. I don't know what to say about this one. Cancel each other out 1-1. Anyway, moving on to the 4:30 fixture between Spurs and Newcastle. Now, Spurs looked really poor in that game against Man United. Conte's going to want them fired back up. Just too negative, in my opinion, on that one. Whereas Newcastle, absolutely superb form at the moment. Winning in every single direction that they can see in. Scoring lots of goals. I think it'll be tight. I just slightly think that Spurs are going to bounce back. It's going to be tight, but it might be a last-minute winner for Spurs, 2-1.
Yeah, Newcastle only one defeat this season.
And it's in London.
It was in London. Yeah, I think earlier in the season, I think their only defeat this season actually was Liverpool, wasn't it? I thought it was Chelsea, but no, I was wrong there. It was Liverpool. Really strong at home are Spurs, but Newcastle are looking very good at the moment. Almiron is in a very rich vein of form. Guimaraes, I think, I can never remember how to pronounce his name, is looking fantastic. So I'm going to go Desmond's in this one. I think they will get a point in London. I'm going to go for 2-2. And the final fixture of this weekend or this game week, because it takes place on Monday next week, is West Ham against Bournemouth. Okay, West Ham looked okay-ish against Liverpool, but they did succumb to a defeat. Superbru should have scored in that match at Anfield.
Basically an open goal.
Well, Alisson was there, and Alisson did save a penalty. So you could say they were a little unfortunate not to get a point. Anfield and Bournemouth, we talk about how good they've been, and it has only been one defeat in their last 6, but there's been 3 draws in that.
They just riding that result really.
They have. O'Neill's done really well there, but I think the Hammers back at home are going to just edge this one. I'm going to go for 2-1 scoreline.
Interesting. I think they're just going to cancel each other out. Bournemouth, specialists in grinding out results and getting the points on the board. West Ham, they need something a bit different for me. They need to switch it up. I'm going to go 1-1.
1-1. So those concludes our predictions for week 13 of this 2022-2023 league season. As always, please leave your predictions over at the Superbru website. Code, description, all that good stuff is in the description, as I've just said. Make sure you leave your scores over there. This coming weekend, Nathan, we're at a football match, aren't we? Biggest match in Wales this season.
Is it possible to call it off with the way we're playing at the moment?
Well, yeah, who knows? But we're getting up early, 7:20. Well, we're catching the bus for a 40-minute journey from Cardiff to Swansea at 7:20 on Sunday morning. Crazy.
Ridiculous. Only fixture in the UK remaining that's still a bubble trip.
Exactly.
It's just stupid.
Will there be a vlog out? Even if Cardiff lose, which they won't.
We'll see. It depends how bad the loss will be. Let's just say that.
Brilliant. Well, it could be a win. We never know. We live in hope. We live in hope. But thank you very much for joining us once again. Hopefully these videos will be out each and every game week going forward from now on. But enjoy the football over the weekend. There's some great fixtures to look forward to, and we'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.